Hey everybody, it's your curl friend Delcia, aka the Curly Mommy, with my tutorial on a quick and versatile crochet protective style. So I braided my hair in small parts on each side since I will be leaving those braids visible for this hairstyle. The top 6 medium braids are crisscrossed, braided straight back, then crocheted through neighboring braids for security. I connected the leave out braids to the nape braid, that way I can easily redo them when they get old. So the hair of choice is from Rast-A-fri. It's going to be the Tahiti curl in 1B27 ombre. I got it from my local hair store. I bought about 4 packs, but I only used 3 and never opened the 4th one. As you can see, it's a nice length. It's really stretchy, really bouncy, and it feels really soft, and it's already pre-sectioned, so it's easy to manage. So for the nape of the neck braid, I'm going to use 2 sections for each crochet install to have a fuller effect in the back when I put it up, and I don't have to use one at a time since it's not the front of the hair, so it's not going to be that visible. I'm using the double knot method on the back because really nobody's going to see it, and I don't need to add 3 knots because the hair is already curly, so it's going to stay secure on the braid. I don't put the hair too close together in the back because it's not going to be visible, but if you like to put it in a ponytail, then you want to put the hair really close together, basically touching so that the braid's not visible. Now for the lower and middle part of the head, we're going to use 3 sections of hair. That way it can get fuller faster, and you don't want to put them too close together because it'll be too full, it'll be too hard to put in ponytails and manage them. You also want to connect them to the other braids that were crocheted within the cornrows. That way it stabilizes the braid and the braid won't slip out at all. As you can see, the middle part of my head got pretty full pretty quick, and the sections were spaced out fairly well, about maybe a fingertip length apart or more, and you can't even tell because nobody's going to see that. Now for the crown of my head, I only add 1 section of hair at a time for a more natural looking style. Starting at the outermost braid, I use the invisible knot method by only pulling half of the hair section through the hole, then pulling tight. This way, when I style my hair and push it to the side, you won't be able to see the knot at all. So one more time for the invisible knot method. I put the latch hook through the cornrow, hook the hair, close it, pull it through. Then I only take 1 piece of the section and pull it tight. Now for the 2 middle braids in your head, if you want to do a middle part, you got to make sure that you put your sections of hair as close together as possible so that the braid does not show whatsoever underneath. It may take a bunch of applications, but you gotta make sure you cover that braid. And you also put hair at the crisscross section so that no one sees that crisscross braid, and it helps to cover any parts of your hair showing, of your own cornrow showing. So now that the crown of my head is done, I'm gonna take my fingers and kind of pull it out and look and feel around for any gaps that I may have missed. And oh, there's a gap right there. So I'm gonna take 3 sections of hair, or 2 or 3, and basically cover that gap so that it's not visible when I wear it down. Now it's time to shape the hair. Clip anything that drags and looks out of place, but you don't want to cut too much off due to the natural curl shrinkage, or else you'll mess up the overall shape of your style. Alright, so here's the final result. It looks really full, really fluffy like I like it. The braids on the side will add a lot of edge when I pull the hair back into different styles. This took me about an hour and 2 minutes to install, and it's going to last me about a month. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe below.